My name is Olivia Miller and I'm in the ASN program. I'm graduating next week, and I'm also in the RN to BSN program, and I'll graduate next May.
My name is Zack Miller and I am in the ASN program. I'm set to graduate this spring. I'm also concurrently enrolled in the RN BSN program. I'm set to graduate that next May. My senior year of high school, I had no idea what I wanted to do. And one of my friends decided he was going to be a nurse, so he started talking to me about that and the whole medical field. And I was actually looking into the radiology program at SBU. And I thought about doing that, and I was talking to my wife, and she decided that she wanted to maybe be a nurse. So I said, hey, let's do that. So we looked around at different programs, and we looked at SBU and the faith-based organization. And we had a couple of friends that went through SBU, so we talked to them. They said the instructors were great, and so we made our decision to come here. I'm going to work at Mercy's cardiovascular ICU. We've had a ton of clinical experience. I think that the SBU program has more clinical hours than some of the surrounding schools, which was another reason why I chose to come here. And the instructors, any question you had, they had a perfect answer for, because they've all been nurses for many years too. First semester we did simulations to where we practiced our skills, and we were able to learn all the different skills that we could perform as a student at the hospital. So getting to be at the hospital and performing those skills and having instructors really work us through our patient to know what was going on with them has provided a great foundational base for me to go into this career. There's a lot to learn, but I'm happy with the foundation I've created at SBU. One thing that SBU has taught me about being a nurse, and this is for all nurses in general, is that it's a career of lifelong learning. So they always told us, we're giving you this knowledge now, but this is a career that you constantly are learning, and you have to keep learning in order to keep up with all the changing things in the medical field. And they would always tell us that I've read a new study, the teachers have read a new study, or we're looking into this book. Still to this day, even though they might not be nurses anymore, but teaching nursing students, they're still learning new information to tell us and try to lead us on. And they just always say that you have to constantly be learning, because you're dealing with people's lives, so you want to be the best that you can be and know everything you can. Going through the program together was very nice because I had a built-in study partner. She also helped keep me organized as far as what day we were doing stuff, so that made it really nice.
Yeah, it was nice having the support, that you always have someone there. I get really anxious for tests and stuff, and he is more calm, so he would always calm me down of it's okay, we're gonna be fine, And then coming home from clinicals and stuff, it's just always nice that you can talk about it and relate on things just because we're doing the same thing, I graduated a year before he did, and so while he was doing his senior year, I was doing the education classes. And right whenever I decided that I didn't want to do teaching anymore, that's when he was looking into the radiology program. And so I started looking into nursing, and then we talked about it together. And so the timeline of it all worked out for us to be able to go through the program together. And then we went to OTC and did our prereqs, and then we started here. It was a God story for sure, just of how everything played out and the timeline, just everything worked out perfectly. I feel like I belong at SBU. I felt like that ever since that we got here. It just feels like a family almost, it's very close. The classes are smaller too, so you get to have that more one-on-one experience with the teachers, and they all know your name, and that's really nice, to walk in to a clinical and see them and they come over and talk to you. It's just nice having that personal experience with your teachers.
I've been to several different colleges, and this is the one that really, truly makes you feel at home. It's nice that the Springfield campus is kind of just strictly nursing, so everybody you see is in the nursing program also with you. And all the teachers know you by name, you know everyone by name. So it's just really nice to come in and be well known and know everybody else.